Greetings, everybody. This is the technical training video for the chat. There are 3 technical videos in total. One is about strictly calling, making and answering phone calls. This one is strictly about the chat. And then, of course, I have one more that covers all else. And so if you are looking for the chat video, you are in the right place. So without further ado, what you're looking at is going to become a part of our homepage on May 1st is the soft launch of the system. Soft launch meaning all of the pieces will be in place and we'll be working with the new system. We're going to be publicizing it and having a marketing push for June 1st for kind of a grand opening. But all of these pieces are going to be in place as of May 1st. We listed these resources in order of importance. Of course, people hear about the hotline, they probably want to call. That is first. And then we have our chat area right here. So would you like to chat with someone? Our chat agents are standing by. Click the green bubble at the bottom right-hand corner of the page. This looks and acts like every customer service app you have ever seen on the internet. Every customer service chat app, I will say, that you've seen on the internet. If the bubble is not visible, then our agents are unavailable. So what the system, what is happening here technical-wise is we're working with third-party software. How we let the software know whether or not to make this bubble appear is if people are signed in to our Slack team or not. So the Helpline volunteer team is the Slack team to sign into. Please make sure that you sign in and that you sign out. I know that I am on a number of Slack teams. I like to kind of leave things open, but for this particular team, we're asking you to physically log in and out. The reason why is because we want this bubble to be available when, of course, our agents are available. So if that is clear as mud, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer that question. Also, a new thing with the chat and with the calls as well is that we're no longer doing shifts. We're doing that for a couple of reasons. We really wanted to open this up and make the system a lot more flexible. We do have a fail-safe. We have a couple of fail-safes in place, actually, in case a chat or a call is missed. But we wanted to open this up and make it so that if you have 15 minutes on a Wednesday night, 6 hours on a Sunday morning, or any other time that you want to sign in, take chats, take phone calls, we wanted to give you that opportunity so that it can be more, flexible around people's lives. 2 hours, only on weekends, or, all of that kind of stuff. That stuff is pretty restrictive, and I realize that's sort of how we needed to do it with the old system, but we built this one to be more flexible around people's schedules, and so that you'd have more of an opportunity to participate. So that is that. We're going forward with the no shifts. We may change our minds in the future should we all deem it necessary, but for now we're going forward with no shifts. So let me show you what this looks like on the front end. So when users click on the green bubble right there, chat line is open right here, type a message, pretty simple stuff. And so I'm going to pretend that I am somebody chatting in, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like on the back end. And then I'm going to answer myself as if I were a volunteer. So part 1, here's a user chatting in. All right, very good. Okay, so this is what it looks like to them. It'll be a gray bubble. Now I'm going to flip over and show you I'm going to show you the Slack interface. Okay, so here we are. You can see that I have just chatted in. This is my very same question. You see that the system has given me a nickname, AW7Q. So it assigns this number, letter, nickname to anybody who logs in, anyone who chats in on the user side. You'll also notice it gives us some information about the chatter. This is all automatically collected. This is, basically what the system gives us. I have not messed with this at all, nor I don't even think I can, but it'll give us a couple of cool pieces of information. The URL that someone is chatting in from. One of the things that is going to be new about this chat system is that chat bubble that I was showing you right here. This guy is going to be available on every single page of the website. Homepage, every page of the website. Anybody can chat in at any time. We're doing this obviously to increase traffic. The less you make people think and hunt for stuff, the more interaction you get. So this is going to be available on every page of the website. So the information we're getting is the page on the website, and then also if there was a referring page, that will tell us as well, which is really super great for the marketing department. So, and it'll kind of give us a vague location. I'm in Omaha. This says North Platte, so that's kind of a approximate location. Tells us the browser, tells us the operating system. You will probably never do anything with that information, but that's just kind of what appears. No names, obviously. They're anonymous, and you're anonymous as well, as I'm about to demonstrate. So I'm just going to chat back as if I am a volunteer with RfR. Okay. So right here, you'll see my picture and my name. But when you go out to the front end, this is what the user sees. They see Helpline Agent and RfR. So you are completely anonymized into Helpline Agent, and so no one will know your actual identity. Although I know it does appear in Slack as if you're chatting to somebody and they might see your picture and your name. Not true. You're completely anonymous from this front. So that's kind of what it looks like here on the front end is just a back and forth conversation. Chatters chatting in, that's gray. Helpline agents chatting back, that's green. Our regular RfR green, hooray. And that's really all there is to it. So that is kind of the front end. Now let's flip to the back end again. Let's flip to the Slack team. And again, this is the Helpline volunteer team that you will be signing into to answer chats and to answer calls. Now, there are a couple of things here. We encourage you to answer these chats. When you do, we want to kind of know that somebody has taken this chat. We want some way to signify somebody's taking this chat. Nobody else needs to jump on this right now. So how to show you've taken a call? Super simple. Want you to find the origination message where it first comes into the system, and that's super easy with the chat. All you have to do is look where this blue bar is right here. That is where the first time that the chatter is chatting in. We want you to just mark the origination message. We don't want you to have to mark every single message with this particular client because some of these conversations go on for a long, long time. So look for the origination message and then slide on over here to the reactions. The reaction is a smiley face with a plus sign. Go ahead and add a reaction. Green check mark is all good. Can't mistake what that means. So choose a green check mark. Tell everybody behind you that you have this chat. No one else needs to jump on it. And that will be super great for us. So again, it's the origination message. It's this blue bar. Slide over to the add reactions, add a green check mark, and that way you'll let everybody know that nobody else needs to jump on this chat, that you've got it. You can answer chats from your phone. Answer them from your phone or your computer. Calls we're asking you to answer just on your computer, but chat is open. So if you are signed in on your phone, just remember to sign in, log in, log out, like I've asked before. But you can totally answer these from anywhere. There will be occasions where we get more than one person chatting in. I've had the question, hey, how do I know that I'm chatting back to the right person? Here is how you keep track of and know that you are chatting back to the right person. So we've got this signifier right here, this AW7Q. What we're going to have you do is type in at AW7Q right there. And then I'm just going to type in a message. Okay. There. That will get back to this person that you've been chatting with. It will not go to this person, S66C. So that's how you keep track of. I suggest grabbing a notepad or whatever, keeping it on the side as you're chatting. That way, if we've got multiple people chatting in, that you're just paying attention to your person and no one else. So yeah, that's kind of how we have that worked out at the moment. If things change, we'll let you know. But when these chats come up, star the message, write down the identifier, and always when you're answering that chat, just get in the habit of typing in the @ symbol and the AW7Q, that identifier. By the way, out in front, the person you're chatting with is never going to see that at AW7Q. They're never going to see that identifier. So don't worry about people noticing that. That's just to make sure that you're getting to this person's chat box and not maybe somebody else that's chatting in at the same time. Clear as mud? Thought so. All right. Very good. And as always, if you have questions about how things work, please do get to one of us so that we can explain things. Okay, very good. Now, we are always and forever going to ask for a report. We're asking, what we did, we skinny down the report a little bit. I know that you folks were reporting on calls and things like that. We're going to ask that you fill out a call report for every call and every chat. This way, because we are going to, okay, let me back up. The system that we have in place and that we're going to have in place as of May 1st, it's going to be very, very much less than money-wise than the system than iCarol was. iCarol, tens of thousands of dollars a year. Amazing price. This system will be about $600 a year. So what our plan is to take the funds that were being given straight to iCarol and make a big marketing push outside of our normal secular circles. I don't know about you, but my Facebook feed's full of secular people. So we are wanting to market way outside of that. We are wanting to drive people, more and more people to the site. And so that detail might be interesting to you. But what we are trying to do is absolutely drive more people to the site, drive more chatters to the site, because it looks like a customer service bubble. Because it looks like this, we might occasionally get customer service type questions. We have had this bubble live on the website for a little while. Actually, we've been testing, and occasionally we do get, kind of customer service type stuff chatting in. That's to be expected. We will just deal with those as we kind of go along there. But so I was kind of going on about the marketing stuff. In context of the report, we want to know a few things. We skinnied it down to, this is absolutely what we need to know about the phone calls. Everything that we're asking for on the report is information that will be useful to us, either marketing wise or as we go out and ask people for money, fundraising type activities. It'll be useful to us in our fundraising type activities. So we are asking a report for every single chat. And so let me show you what that looks like as well. Okay, let's go to the report. Very good. So this is what that's going to look like, and everybody will have a link to this. We are asking your name. Obviously, we want to keep track of, what kind of awesome volunteer job you're doing, which we just assume is a base level awesome. We want to know who's answering the calls in the chat. So throw that in there, first and last name, please. Brief summary of what happened on the call or chat. We're looking for 1 to 3 sentences here. We're not looking for a book here. Just give us a little summary of what happened, why the person chatted in, that kind of information. Okay. Then we have these questions, and these questions will just give us, this will give us kind of some of the stats that we'll be using as we talk to marketing folks and talk to fundraising folks. We are going to have a support community through Slack, an online support community. If you're interested in hearing about this, which I hope you are, please do listen to the third video, which is kind of the everything else video. That one's coming up here pretty soon, but we will have that as a resource to offer an online community that's located in Slack. Also, we're going to ask them where you sent them. Did you send them to the resource page? Did you refer them to Secular Therapy Project? Did you help them find a group in their area? So if you, as a chat person, refer them out to any of our other services, we totally want to know that as well. It helps us greatly with our marketing efforts and all of our other efforts, and just to see, how we're being effective in helping people, so that we can look at this report every month and say, okay, are we being effective here? Is there anything else that we need to change? This is the kind of feedback that will allow us to change the system as we go, so that we can be of service to more and more and more people. So these 4 questions, yes or no, they're all required. And if there's anything else that you'd like to report, anything that you think might be good to just have for our records, that is what we want to know. Hit submit. This will all feed into a spreadsheet that the board folks will be able to read. And if you ever want to see the spreadsheet, you can go ahead and click there. It looks like a spreadsheet. So not terribly topsy, scintillating information. Anyway. Very good. So that's the call report. Once again, each and every time there's a call or a chat, even if the person chatted in, you said hi back, and they got off immediately. They left the chat immediately. Fantastic. We still need a report on that. Why? We need to know how many times we're answering. We need to know everything, every little thing. If a person chats in and they ask about the podcast, and you refer them to the podcast page, we still need a report for that, because we want to get stats on how many times people are answering. So hopefully I have covered way enough on that. If I haven't, please do let us know. If there's something that I missed that belongs in the video, please do let us know. And with that, I'm gonna wrap up this chat training. Again, there's 3 technical trainings: calls, chats, and everything else. So as we've been doing the training, people have been asking, where do I find the link to the report that you fill out after every call, every chat? Just go ahead and float up to this this header up here. It'll give you a little bit of a description and incoming chats from incoming chatters. Obviously, we're very creative with that title. And we just give you 2 links. One is to the helpline report. One is to recoveringfromreligion.org, where, of course, you can direct people to find resources, find a group, whatever they need to do. So that link that you're looking for to the helpline report that you fill out after every call, every chat, it's right up here in the header area. Just float your mouse over the description, and you'll be able to find that link, hit it. It will take you directly to the helpline report. So that's all from me for now, and we'll talk to you later.